At OVC, we're really committed to ensuring that our student athletes have a very balanced experience and that when a parent's son or daughter comes to our institutions, they're well taken care of. Within this discussion, we hope to provide the best medical care we can for our student athletes while they are participating on behalf of this league in the institutions. About 3 years ago, the NCAA hired a Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Brian Hanline. It was a wonderful development for the association to really focus its agenda on sports science matters. Since Dr. Hanline's been hired, the NCAA has instituted the Sports Science Institute, which helps us identify themes and trends that are so important for all of the NCAA student athletes.
So the goal today is for me to meet with the OVC trainers, physicians, athletic directors, and really to review where we are from an NCAA point of view, the Sports Science Institute, and really the member association with regard to health and safety. So I'm really opening up the agenda by saying that what we're really doing is not just making NCAA documents or statements, we're doing it from a public health point of view. So communication within a conference is really key. A lot of times conferences have their own sense of identity. And when communication happens between the physicians, between the athletic trainers, and they all say, look, how can we implement best practices in a more uniform manner for concussion, for cardiac care, for mental health? You really see enormous success. So it doesn't mean that every single school does it the same way, but there's a sense of unity within the conference, and everyone learns from one another, and then they work with the national office, and I've seen great success when that happens.
It's actually a pretty vital piece is meeting with our team physicians and our other colleagues within the conference just to make sure that everybody's on the same page as far as our student-athlete welfare concerns and things that might be going on in our conference. It's actually a great opportunity to get together and discuss these issues and make sure that we're all moving in the right direction. Some people have great ideas that we use this time to spread those ideas around and give us some feedback on our own ideas so we can determine whether or not we're doing the best thing possible for our student athletes.
I think it's very important that, one, they communicate at the schools, but then also know when we travel that what we're going to have at those different schools and those different physicians. Stuff can happen on the road, and then you've got to get it taken care of. Coaches want it done kind of immediately. So it's really nice to know the athletic trainers by face and team physicians so that we can have that immediate communication and get things taken care of. I think one of the biggest ones is concussion and the NCAA and getting all of our concussion policies turned in and how we're going to handle that, not just at home, but that everyone's handling it the same across the board for student-athlete welfare. But then also just coverage from an OVC perspective, how many athletic trainers are going to be there, what we're going to have, so that the student-athletes can participate safely and have the things that they need at each site.